This video concerns the usernames rhpsmagenta, mrsoprano0125, and paulchartley. I don't give a damn whether those are your real names or not, because when you sign up for YouTube, your MAC address and your IP is stored. And unlike you, I don't spend my lives trying to dig out people's personal fucking information and giving it all out over the fucking internet. Now you listen to me clearly, right now. For a year and a half now, 2 of you, and for 3 years now, 1 of you, has been obsessively harassing me and stalking me. Publicly in chat rooms, blogs, Skypes, giving out my personal fucking information, including paulchartley, who posted a video with a Google Street View of my fucking house. You have no right whatsoever to publicize people's public information on the internet. You called me Kent, Brown, Webster. You've changed my name, age and location about 15 times. Remember Stoke-on-Trent? Remember Bristol? Remember Manchester? Remember Stockton-on-Tees? About 15 times you changed your bloody story about me. You know nothing about me. You're a what, 30s, 40s, 50s-year-old woman who has nothing better to do with your life than go after people 3-4 times younger than you. You are so pathetic. You are so dumb. You are so obsessive and relentless. You have such a pathetic mental disorder that you have nothing else to do with your fucking life apart from go after somebody and go after somebody and go after somebody again and again and again and a fucking again. mrsoprano0125 has downloaded every single video and audio of mine since late 2008. Every single audio. This magenta idiot gets somebody to come into my chat room saying they're 30, but purposely mumbling it really fast so it sounds like 13, so then they can say, oh, I've got proof, he's a pedophile. Absolute garbage. Listen, and talking about public, you're the one who spent a year and a half trying to publicize my fucking IP, publicize my address, publicize my details. So don't you dare talk to me about public. Don't you dare talk to me about public, magenta, because if it means I have to come round to your fucking country and sort you out myself, I will. If you think I'm just going to stand here and take this shit from you anymore, you've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. You've got paulchartley, some stupid little northern idiot with a pathetic smug voice, who has 3 times publicly on Skype on blog TVs given out what he thinks is my Skype. You've got this new tactic now, what they've done, going onto my personal profiles, Facebook, Vampire Freaks, MSNs, and adding my friends, trying to brainwash them into giving them my details. These people are relentless, obsessive stalkers. These people are sick in the head, and if I was as sad as you as to collect every single video and audio about you, including the ones where you've sat until 4-5 a.m. discussing about me, I would have enough evidence to get you people put down for 30-40 years for harassment. You have no right whatsoever to publicly discuss or even hint about discussing my information. No right whatsoever. Do you hear me? No right whatsoever. What do you want me to say? You want me to say I'll come round and slit your fucking throats? Is that what you want me to say? So then you can go, aha, we've got evidence, we've got evidence. You people are pathetic. Everything I've done, you've screwed up. My blog TV rooms, where I wanted nothing at all to do with you, you came into my rooms, recorded it without my permission, trolled me. Every single time I've turned around and threatened you, you have deserved it. 1,000 times over, you have deserved it. You've done nothing for 2-3 years now, apart from cherry pick every single thing I've ever said and twisted it around. You don't get into your thick head. All this supposed evidence that Soprano posted to the police a year ago, if this truly was evidence, including the audio with Lucy, I would have been in trouble by now. Guess what? Nothing's happened because there was nothing whatsoever illegal. When are you going to get into your thick head that 16 is regarded a fully qualified adult, a fully legal adult? 18 is only the law for pornography. Do you hear me? Pornography. Idiot. Total bloody idiot. You have 4 or 5 times now publicly attempted to divulge my information. You called me Ross Kemp, Elliot Brown, this, that. You haven't got a clue. First of all, not one thing you've ever actually said is true. And for anyone wanting evidence of what these people have done, this is just a snippet of the shit I've taken from these people. Just a snippet, because there's about 4 or 5 times more information than this, such as blog TVs, Skype conversations, YouTube videos, where they've done worse than this. Trust me. Listen to this. This is what I have to put up with.
You know that we know who you are. We know your name. We know your father's name. We know where you are. We know what your dad does for a living. You want to keep this up? Go right ahead. You're just giving us more information to stockpile.
That video is from rhpsmagenta. Yeah, you got it. A pig ugly, mid-40s, 50s housewife with nothing better to do with her life. This is a video from paulchartley, an apparent IT communications assistant or whatever he is. I don't care who he is, but somebody who clearly abuses his position. Listen to this. This is sick in the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some sad news. Everybody's favourite alien troll, Elliot Brown, passed away earlier today. At this time, Staffordshire Police are treating the incident as suspicious and are not releasing many details other than that he was discovered in his room by a family member who then called the emergency services.
Tell me how a doctor would look at you and not think that you're clinically insane. Isn't there something pervy about a woman your age obsessively harassing and going after me and Aka 7, whatever his name is, who's 17 for God's sake, actively, obsessively going after them? You have mental problems. You have absolute mental problems. You have a mental compulsive disorder. There is no 2 ways about it. You have a mental compulsive disorder. And just because the fact that what paulchartley gave out was my old address, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make one slightest bit of difference. He gave out what he thought was my address. You even admitted in public videos that you and Aka333 tried to get an underage person, make a fake underage profile to talk to me in the hope you'd get some evidence. You people are sick, and what you're doing now, going after friends, divulging into my personal lives, you know, you've hit an all-time low. You've hit an all-time low. And I know what you're wanting. You're wanting for that final bit of evidence. You're waiting for me to turn around and say, you know what? I'm going to slit your throats. You're waiting for me to say that. And then you've got the ultimate evidence. You know what? I'm not taking this crap anymore. I am not taking this crap anymore. I'm in London today, okay, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Thames Valley Police, and I'm giving them all these videos. I'm giving them every single screenshot I've got, because I'm not going to take this crap anymore. I am not going to take this crap. And no doubt Magenta, Chartley, Soprano probably aren't your real names. It doesn't make a difference. The fact is, when you signed up for YouTube, they got an IP address and a MAC address. Even if you've moved home from where you originally signed up, it doesn't make a difference. They've got that. And with the amount of evidence I've got out here that you publicly threatened me and publicly threatened to give out what you think is my personal information, I'm sorry, but this right here is 1,000 times worse than anything you think you have against me, which, like I say, is absolute garbage. You have nothing against me whatsoever, because if you did, I would have been in trouble a long time ago. You lying pieces of crap. You are liars, you are attention seekers, and you are obsessive, shit-stirring, compulsive stalkers. That's what you are. You're sick in the head, twisted, sadistic, vile pigs. No 2 ways about it. And you're going to get your just reserves, because if you think you're going to get away with this, you're not. I am officially leaving YouTube in every single capacity, but I am not going to stop until I see the 3 of you behind bars. I am not going to stop. And just for the record, I've warned every single one of my friends not to reply to any ads on MySpace or Vampire Freaks or Facebook from people they don't know, to delete anyone from Yahoo that's added them onto MSN in the last few days, because I know that's what you've done. You've added all my friends on there. I've told them all to delete and block you. Look at your troll Salim Vampire profile page. You'll see that all my friends that you added there have deleted and blocked you. This isn't going to work, and you're going to regret ever starting on me. And for the record, by the way, my first name isn't Elliot, my second name isn't Brown, nor do I live in Stoke-on-Trent, nor do I live in Manchester or any of the other 100 places you think I live in. But the very fact you've stolen my videos, stolen my audios and pictures, and obsessively talked about me, and obsessively threatened to give out my information, that in itself is 100% illegal. Okay? Don't you dare try and wangle out your way about this, say, well, I haven't done it, because I know you've done it. You've done it on Skype, and I've got a ton of other people who've witnessed you do it. You sick bastards. And like I say, you are going to regret this. You are going to regret this for the rest of your lives, because if I don't do something about this, you're going to go after other people, and you're going to harass other people, and try and threaten other people, and try and bring them into your pathetic, mentally disturbed worlds. I have no problem at all with anyone else who ever made any other videos about me, even about the alien stuff, harassing me or mocking me. That's fine. But when you start threatening to give out people's information, when you start publicly threatening people like you have done, that goes beyond anything. That goes beyond anything. And don't you dare go, but you the MCA, blah blah blah, because what went on then, what I took down was the knife video, because that soprano was publicly flogging a video to make me look like a freaking psycho, and the police complained to YouTube. YouTube did nothing, and the only way I had of physically getting them to take it down was DMCAing it. So don't you dare, and I had every single right to take that down, because there is no fair use about manipulating someone's footage and spreading it around to try and discredit them, you sick, pathetic freaks. And in case you're going to flog the whole, oh, she was 17, 18 is only the legal age when it is used for pornography, okay? Commercial pornography. When there's nothing sexual, it's not pornography. And when there's nothing public, it's not commercial. Get that into your thick, pathetic heads. You're going down. You're going down, and I mean it. This was actually going to be the end of the video, but I thought I'd actually add this on just to further express my point of how sick these people are. About a year and a half ago, and I know I've said this quite a few times, but I'm going to say it because this shows how sick these people are. About a year and a half ago, I was making videos talking about the wrath of God, and in the kitchen, as I was preaching about God, I picked up a knife, and as I was talking about the wrath of God, I picked it up. It wasn't a weapon, it was a kitchen knife, nor was I waving it in a malicious manner, or posing or threatening anyone. However, what they did was take that footage, slow it down, and spam it over as captions, pictures and avatars everywhere to discredit me, all in the name of allegedly collecting evidence. And if you attempt to take this down, I will have it put up again and again and again. And I've got at least 15 friends who are today mirroring this video, so it will be absolutely everywhere. Do you hear me? This video will be everywhere, and there is nothing whatsoever you can do about it. And I'm taking a copy in precisely an hour and a half to Greenwich Police Station. Have fun. You are going to regret this for the rest of your lives.